My
Thank you.
name is Adam DiSabato. I was a wrestler at Ohio State from 1988 through 93. I was captain of the team, which is in question with a lot of these allegations and what was going on for 4 of those final years. So I'm very disgusted in the way this has been handled. I've had my teammates call me crying. I've had former coaches ignore me at tournaments I coach. I'm a coach. This is not the attire I wear every day. I coach kids. And what they did to kids is awful. I would never let that happen to any of my kids. And the university backed them up. I went to Russ Hellickson. I went to Jim Jordan. I went to them as a captain, begging them to do something. They did nothing. They told me they went to their superiors. Their superiors told them to be happy where we're at, keep our mouths shut. That was Archie Griffin. Archie Griffin, 2 times Heisman winner, who a lot of us idolized, and the reason we went to Ohio State, he was our AD at the time. Andy Geiger, okay? I'm a freshman. I'm getting calls in my dorm room. 18 years old. They got me cut into 118. I weigh what I weigh now, okay? Getting calls by homosexual men, panting on the phone, telling me they want to lick my toes. This is serious business. I'm not here because I want to be here. I wear this ring because I earned it, in spite of all that shit I dealt with. And to look at everybody here, would you want your kid to do that, to be involved with that? We were told to shut up and not touch anybody that bugged with us. Not just Strauss, but the other ones that congregated in the open atmosphere they kept us in. Open showers. I was promised when I was a freshman that we have a new facility. So every year, what do you think I ask? What do you think I asked? When we get in our new place? When we getting out of here? This is disgusting. You people have the power to do something. Ohio State is too arrogant. They think it's going to go away. Jim Jordan called me crying. Groveling on the 4th of July, begging me to go against my brother. Begging me, crying for a half hour. That's the kind of cover-ups that's going on there. Now, you guys can sit and act like it's not going on, but I got a lot of other stuff here. Emails that were taken out of my mailbox. That's a crime. There's a lot of things going on.
Sorry, it's okay.
I have emails that I had on Ohio State that were vanished out of my email box. Articles that I sent to my attorney on Facebook, 5 different people that vanished. I'm not stupid. I know who did it. We all know who did it. It's your job to do something about it. Are you guys going to do your job? What you're voted to do? That's the only reason I'm here. I'll answer a lot of questions if you got them, because I got a lot to tell. I'm sure you don't want to hear it.
Thank you. Any questions for the witness? Yes, Representative Golonsky.
Thank you to the chair, and thank you very much for being here. So just by way of background, my office was contacted a couple of weeks ago and informed that an alleged victim of Strauss, he had attempted suicide. Further, my office was contacted about the following, and I just need you to say, if you are able, sir, if you know anything about this.
No, I don't.
Okay, not about that
appalled.
part. No, it's a different part. I was informed that one family has a total of 9 victims, 7 men and 2 women from one family over the 2 decades. If you are able to answer that, sir, and only if you are.
I have brothers that were on the team. But I'm in the Hall of Fame at Ohio State. I got inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2006. I earned it for what I fought for this university. This university is not fighting for me. It's your job to fight for me now. That's all I got to say.
All right. Any other questions for the witness? Representative Skindell.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chair. Sir, similar question to what I had previously is that there were prior testimony that students of Ohio State were asked to come to Dr. Strauss's clinic, which was off campus, and that some of the abuse occurred at the clinic.
Yes, sir.
My first question was, can you corroborate as to that? And also, do you know the activities that Dr. Strauss did to get students?
It was in the paper, yeah.
Okay.
They just came out with stuff that they said that they had a thing of going to the sauna where we were at. They had it in the Lantern just the other day, that he wrote a piece on, oh, you should relax and go to the sauna so we can pray on you. Because that's where all the other homosexuals gathered to pray on us. And we weren't moved. Archie Griffin, be happy where you're at. Keep your mouth shut. That was my idol. He was my idol growing up. What do you think I thought? 18 years old.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Thank you.
Any other questions for the witness? Representative Crossman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you to the witness. I mean, it's hard to even say. I mean,
I'm not lying.
No, I'm not suggesting that.
I know what I tell is the truth, and they know it's the truth. That's why nobody from the university contacted me, or they shooed me away. I called the offices. I called their offices. I knew Tom Ryan was out of town, the head coach. So I called him July 31st. I got the dates. He sent me an email telling me he'd help me, some sort of, I got the email, unless they tried to delete that as well. But I have copies. Then they sent me to legal. So I call legal. Legal tells me, we don't have to talk to you. They thought I was my brother, Mike. I said, no, this is Adam DiSabato. I was 3-time captain. I'm in the Hall of Fame. I go, what's your name? She says, Katie. I said, Katie who? She wanted to tell me. This is their legal. The people that you guys are assured that are going to do the right thing. She puts me on hold for 10 minutes because it's Friday afternoon. It's Friday afternoon at 4:30 I called on the 31st of July because I knew they wouldn't be ready for me. Then what happened? I called back and I said, how do you spell your name, Katie? Is it with a C or a K? I got it written down on a piece of paper I wrote it on. because she wanted to give me her last name. Because, you know why? Because Dinasha Yet spoke of a Katie in his complaint, Kate Riffey, that was in the office with Archie Griffin when he complained about what was going on with Strauss when he got abused. An attorney, Kate Riffey. I don't know if she's still there, but I got her name, the girl that was there that answered that day. And I got dates, I got times, I can get that stuff subpoenaed, my calls. Jim Jordan called me several times after that. That week, I had to have my lawyer call him, tell him to stop calling me. I had a teammate, George Pardos, I called and told him, call Jim Jordan and tell him to quit calling me or I'm going to beat his ass. That's what I said.
Mr. Chair, may I ask my question?
You may
Thank you.
follow up.
Thank you to the witness. What I was trying to say is I appreciate you stepping forward and sharing your story. I know it's not an easy thing to do. And you've mentioned Representative Jordan, and he's publicly stated that, number one, he's been vindicated by the report that was done and that he had no knowledge of any of this activity. How do you reconcile what he's made his statements publicly and what you're saying here today?
He's throwing us under the bus, all of us. He's a coward. He's a coward. He's not a leader. He's a coward. I'm a leader. I was captain of these guys. That's why I'm here. I would never abandon my team. He abandoned us. Our head coach abandoned us. He's flipped his story. He called other people to flip their story. He called Mark Coleman to flip his story. He called his parents, 90 years old. That's the kind of person Jim Jordan is. Okay? Jim Jordan, if I ever see him, he better not come around me. Guarantee you that.
Thank you. Any other questions for the witness? Yes, Representative Golonsky.
Thank you to the chair, and thank you to the witness for being here. Your testimony is powerful.
I had to.
Yes, sir.
I don't want to be here.
No, sir.
I love Ohio State,
Yes,
but
sir.
I don't love the people.
Yes, sir.
Woody said you win with people. They're not winning with people. They abuse people.
Thank you, sir.
Representative
I
Golonsky,
just-
do you have a question?
I do. I was just going to say to the witness, would it surprise you to know that my office, after receiving more information, contacted the following individuals to be here today? John Macco, Larry Romanoff.
Well, John Macco.
Kate Riffey.
Okay, can I tell you about John Macco?
Yes,
The
sir.
witness, please,
John Macco.
whether you wait for the question,
Okay,
and then you
sorry.
may. Thank
I'm
you.
almost finished. Kate Riffey, Bill Miles, Archie Griffin, Jim Jordan, Russ Hellickson, Dr. John Lombardo, Bill Davis, and Representative for Gordon Gee. Would it surprise you to know that my office attempted to contact those people after several alleged victims contacted our office?
Good, you may answer the
Doesn't-
question, please.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
Doesn't surprise me at all. But John Macco, okay? Okay, after Jordan calls me, Tom Ryan calls me on 4th of July. I'm in Las Vegas, by the way. I'm cornering the heavyweight champ of the world in a fight. I'm getting him ready for a fight. And this guy's calling me on the day after the story breaks at 8 in the morning, crying. Okay? 3 days later, does the same. So John Macco. So I see I'm shunned from the university. They just opened a new facility at Ohio State. Tom Ryan sees me in a restaurant. So he invites me 4 days before my wedding. I know all the dates. 4 days before my wedding. So he texts me, why don't you come and see the room? So I text him a couple weeks later, sure, I'll come up. Who's in there when I walk in the room? John Macco. He still has a job. He found 2 homosexuals having sex in our wrestling room. This is my junior or senior year. This is after I've come to him since a freshman. He went to those guys, Archie, Geiger. You think they moved us? They didn't give a shit about us. You know why? We weren't football. We weren't making the money. It's all about this up there. And if you guys fail to do the right thing, you have to live with it. Just know that.
Thank you. I think that answers the question. Are there any other questions for the witness? Seeing none, thank you very much.